Yo, what's up, guys? Okay, I'm not muted this time. Russ here with day 99 of my video a day series for 2022 with episode 6 of going through my comic book collection. This time it's my Spider-Man box. Let's jump right into it. Real quickly at the beginning here, though, I want to say a huge thank you to everybody that showed up for yesterday's 1000th video. That thing got almost 100 views, which is insane in the first day for me, a video like that to get that many views. So huge thanks to everybody that showed up for that and made it awesome. Let's get into this collection. Starting off with Web of Scarlet Spider. Got some Ben Reilly action here. One of my favorites. Absolutely love this cover. And that era of Spider-Man, like in general. Yo, what's up, Jackson? Thanks for stopping in, brother. Does whatever a spider can. Here's another one of my favorite covers. It's Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man, issue 99. Classic cover with Spot. Like most of my collection videos, there's zero order to this whatsoever. So we're jumping to Spectacular Spider-Man, issue 250. This one has an incredible story featuring the return of the Norman Osborn Green Goblin. Awesome fold-out cover. And the back kind of has an homage to Amazing Spider-Man 39, where Green Goblin first discovered Spider-Man's identity to be Peter Parker. Which that's an issue that I'm still planning on getting one day. I pretty much love anything to do with Green Goblin. He's my all-time favorite Spider-Man villain. Got some 90s shiny goodness here. Web of Spider-Man, issue 100. This was the first appearance of the Spider Armor. At least I think so. Let me crack this open. Okay, no, it's not a wraparound. It's got a Crunch a Munch ad on the back. Love that shininess. I was just seeing if I could like find the page where he debuts the armor. Yo, what's up, Jimmy? Oh, there it is. That's an awesome page. Chop, what's going on, man? Thanks for popping in, brother. Yep. This is the Spider-Man box. Got some more shiny goodness right here. Also featuring the Green Goblin. This one was, I believe, Harry Osborn as Green Goblin, not Norman. And nope, not a wraparound. I got some classic black suit action here. Issue 101, Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. Got one of the anniversary issues here. Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man 120. Love this cover. I liked all the anniversary issues that came out with these covers. Yo, what's up, Jeremy? Thanks for popping in, dude. Appreciate that, man. It's hard to believe, like it don't feel like I've been on here that long, but it's been like 4.5 years now. Time flies, man. I didn't even realize I was getting close to 1,000 yet. And Comic Books NYC, Kavi pointed it out the other week that I was getting close. Here's Spider-Man 67. Awesome Spider Carnage cover. This was just a cool storyline to me back in the day. The whole clone thing with Ben Reilly and then Carnage getting involved. I need to get that first appearance of Spider Carnage soon. Here's another classic cover, in my opinion. Issue 228, Spectacular Spider-Man. Got Peter Parker and Mary Jane swinging off with Ben Reilly in the background looking over them. I don't know, man. I just love the Scarlet Spider costume design. It's so simple, but so cool looking. Got Sensational Spider-Man issue 6. This was during the time when Scarlet Spider actually took over as the real Spider-Man. Changed up the costume a little bit. Yo, James, what's going on, man? Thinking the same about the podcast. Episode 250. 215. Man, that is crazy. Wasn't it episode 100 when you guys did the posters with all the thumbnails on them? I can't believe it's been another 115 episodes since then, dude. Got Sensational Spider-Man issue 7. It was 100. I thought so, man. I still got that poster, man. That thing is awesome. That was such a cool idea, like making each thumbnail a part of a poster. I've got Ultimate Fallout 4. This is the facsimile, not the real deal. Which this is the one I was talking about the other day, where people tried to sell the facsimile as the real deal on eBay. And I think there was even a case where CGC graded a facsimile, but graded it as like the real deal. They didn't catch that it was the facsimile, which is kind of like a dangerous thing about making facsimiles of modern books, because the only difference with like this Marvel logo with the red around it, on the real deal, it's I think it's black around the Marvel logo, but on the facsimile they made it red. It's crazy that CGC didn't even catch that. This is from the current run going on right now. I picked up a couple issues of that because I heard Ben Reilly was coming back. But I think I stopped after issue 80 because that's when I just stopped collecting new books. But here's issue 77. And I do have issues 75 and 76, but they are in top loaders in another box because they're both signed. Here's issue 78. Yo, what's up, Surfer? Hope you're having a good day, brother. Just picked up a ton of early X-Men. Oh, dude. 90s X-Men is like my wheelhouse, dude. I love that era for them. Ah, no way, man. How much does Jim Lee charge for autographs? I'm just curious. I've always wanted to get a Jim Lee autograph, man. Here's an awesome issue with Craven on the cover, 79. I have issue 80. And somehow I accidentally bought another cover of issue 80. Like these were coming out every week there for a little while. I don't know if they still are, and I just couldn't keep track. So I accidentally bought two of the same issues with different covers. Thanks for dropping the link, James. Most definitely, if you guys see somebody you're not familiar with, sub them up, check them out. He used to do 2 for free. Haven't seen him in years, so I don't know. I picked up a Venom Issue One from the new series. Never did get around to reading this one, so I don't know if it turned out good or not. And I'm not real sure if this series is still going yet. Still going now. But that was a wicked cover. No doubt. Jackson's always dropping some awesome, interesting stuff on that, man. Unlocking some memories when I watch those old Star Trek videos. I didn't watch very many episodes growing up, but I've seen a few that he's covered on his channel now that I remember. These are some cool books. This was during the Identity Crisis storyline. Peter Parker Dusk, where Peter actually took on 4 different superhero identities instead of Spider-Man to try to hide his identity. And I believe each of these issues were they had 2 issues in them. The top cover is his new identity, and then the second cover, he's in the Spider-Man suit. But I've got the 4 number 1s, but I never did get around to picking up the number 2s to complete that storyline. That's another thing I need to do one day. Here's a Spectacular Prodigy. Again, on the inside cover, and it's actually issue 257. but the top covers say #1 because it's like kind of like a new series. But I remember these being pretty awesome. I think they even put a couple of these costumes in one of the Spider-Man games as a skin. Here's a Sensational Hornet. I don't know how popular storyline was, so I don't know how many people know about it, but I really liked it. And here it is, the Amazing Ricochet. Instagram is going off like crazy right now. So here's the inside cover to that one. I got Sensational Spider-Man issue 8. I've been trying to pick up more of these Ben Riley books lately. I've been finding quite a few of them in the $2 boxes. Here's Sensational Spider-Man 4. Sensational Spider-Man 5. I think there were actually 8 issues. I think each one of those got a number 2, but it might have been with the legacy numbering. If I could be remembering totally wrong, though, it might have just been the 1 issues. So I have Web of Spider-Man issue 58. And looks like he's fighting a villain named Grizzly on the cover. It's kind of like a infrared looking cover. Just making sure I didn't miss anything in the chat there. Got Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man issue 24 from 1976. A little bit of an older issue. Got Web of Spider-Man 88. We're getting into some Maximum Carnage storyline here. Got Spider-Man Unlimited 1. Got Part 2, which was Web of Spider-Man 101. These covers bring back so many memories, man. The Maximum Carnage storyline was pretty much right around the time I started reading Spider-Man comics back in the day. Here is part 3, which was Amazing Spider-Man 378. Awesome, awesome Venom and Carnage cover, man. This may be my favorite cover of that storyline. We got part 4, which was Spider-Man 35. Very cool. It's got Demo Goblin, Doppelganger. Awesome cover. We got part 5, which was Spectacular Spider-Man 201. I still need 7 issues to complete this run. It jumps from part 5 to part 9, which was Spectacular 202. And then it jumps to the conclusion, Spider-Man Unlimited, issue 2. Another awesome cover. Adjust these books a little bit so they don't fall. I got Amazing Spider-Man 386. Sweet Vulture cover. Amazing Spider-Man 387. Looks like Vulture stole the youth from Spider-Man. Part 2 of Life Theft. And here is 388, the final chapter of Life Theft. With some more awesome shininess. Just checking to see if it was a wraparound. Got Amazing Spider-Man 327. Really cool Magneto crossover. Then it jumps to a random issue of Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, number 3. Awesome cover on this one. I've got a 5th printing of Amazing Spider-Man 700. I wonder how many printings they did of this book, man. Check it out right quick. I was just making sure it wasn't a wraparound or anything. That's a cool looking shot. I didn't realize they did that many printings of books back then. Because I think issue, I thought it had a year on it. I don't see one. But 5th printing, that's a trip. Yo, what's up, Brian? Thanks for popping in, man. Hope you're having a great Saturday. I got Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man, issue 85. This is one of my favorite covers here. It's a Spider-Man and Daredevil team up. And I don't know, that neon kind of color choice the artist chose, that just really jumped out to me. I've always loved this cover. Appreciate that, Jackson. You're the man, dude. Here's a fun cover. It's a Spider-Man team up featuring Gambit and Howard the Duck. Always fun when they throw Howard the Duck into a story. Oh, this was an animation cell from the animated series. It's pretty sweet. I think there's something on the back here too. Oh, it's an advertisement. Oh, my bad. Did I say Jackson? My bad. I'm dyslexic, man. And when I see the J, sometimes I say Jackson instead of James. Sorry about that, man. I've got a Spider-Woman issue 1 here. Um, I want to say Art Germ cover, but I'm not 100%. Here's a fun cover. It's Peter Porker, The Spectacular Spider Ham, issue 1. Yep, no doubt there, man. You and Jackson are both awesome, man. Here's a Amazing Spider-Man annual. Looks like issue 23 from 1989. And it's got a She-Hulk and Abomination crossover. It jumps to Amazing Spider-Man 49. Well, these collection videos are just basically random pulls. And Amazing Spider-Man 50. Which I heard that Norman Osborn came back in this issues 49 and 50, so that's why I picked these up. This is the start of the J.J. Abrams Spider-Man miniseries. There's issue 1. It's a die-cut cover. And this was, I love this storyline, dude. The J.J. Abrams 6-issue miniseries. But dang, man, it took like 2 years to finally get all 6 parts out. But I definitely recommend reading this if you guys haven't. Awesome story. I just wish it hadn't took like 2 years to finally like release. Here's issue 2 of that. You're the man, Surfer. Here's issue 3. Issue 4. Wait, was it a 5-issue miniseries or a 6-issue miniseries? Here's issue 5. Let me look and see if this is a conclusion. Okay, yeah, this is the conclusion. So my bad on that. It was only a 5-issue miniseries instead of a 6-issue. It's crazy. When this came out, it kept getting delayed and delayed and delayed. There were like 4, 5, 6 months between like each issue. It was insane. Here's one probably everybody knows. It's Spider-Man 2099. This copy I've had for a very long time, so it's kind of beat. And somehow it got like sort of faded at the bottom there. A lot of spine ticks, but very cool issue. I think there was some speculation on this for a while. 9H like went through the roof or something. Got an Absolute Carnage issue 1. Got Marvel Team Up featuring Spider-Man issue 3. And I'm not real sure who this is that Spidey is teaming up with. Pretty much, man. All the books I had when I was a kid are just like very well read and wore out. I'm not familiar with that character. I need to give this book a read. That's weird. I've got a bag and board with no book in it. Okay. Not sure what's up with that one. I've got Amazing Spider-Man 252. Again, this is one of the facsimiles. which is much easier to tell because it's actually got the $3.99 like modern price on it. But this is another book that the facsimile is just kind of a placeholder until I can get the real deal kind of thing. I remember with this issue when it came out. Symbiote Spider-Man Alien Reality. I actually got this one out of a Walmart pack a couple years ago. So I don't know if this cover was exclusive to the Walmart packs or if this was a wide release. The only thing I hated about those Walmart packs is they put them in like so tight that the books a lot of times get spine damage. Which I don't mind on the older books, but like modern books, it just bugs me. But this has a cool homage on the inside to that issue 252. And I think this one had a, because this was an alternate reality book. And there was a scene in it where I think Mary Jane was Black Cat in this universe. There it is. In this reality, Mary Jane was Black Cat. And another thing that I forgot about till I just saw it, they brought in the spider buggy for this issue, man. You guys remember that from the Spider-Man cartoon way back in the day? That was pretty cool. Yo, what's up, Gray Man? Oh, cool. I'll definitely check out that link later, man. Thanks, James. Here's the Amazing Spider-Man 16. And there goes the books. I knew that was going to happen. All right. Where was I? This was the comics exposure variant, black and white. Awesome cover. Got a Spider-Man team up featuring X-Men issue 1. Love this cover, man. I always thought it was cool when Spider-Man crossed over with the X-Men back in the day. Oh, it's not a wraparound, but it's got an ad on the back for separation anxiety. That was a pretty cool game. Need to get one of those box borders. Probably, man. What I would really like one day is to get a setup like Bub's World has. That big comic book cabinet. That thing is awesome. Here's a What If issue of The Punisher #1, but it's in the Spider-Man box because it's What If the Punisher, Peter Parker. There was 2 covers to this. This was the action figure variant. I got Marvel Tales featuring Spider-Man and Beast, issue 241. Here's a cool Stan Lee book. I actually found this in a dollar bin a couple years ago. And I just stuck it in the Spider-Man box. I don't think I've ever actually looked at it, so I don't know what this book is about. There's the back cover. That's Stan Lee dressed up as the Hulk, man. Enough said. I've never opened this book up, man. That's crazy. It looks like it's just like all the guys messing around the office and they put them in like comic panels. That is freaking cool, dude. I can't believe I've never looked at this before. I'm gonna have to read that. Put his face on different characters. And I think this is my one and only Miles Morales Spider-Man book. It's Spider-Man says Legacy 237. It's Miles fighting Hobgoblin. And other than the Ultimate Fallout 4 facsimile, I'm pretty sure this is the only other Miles Morales Spider-Man book I have. Oh, that's cool, man. Cool info. I've got Spider-Man The Parker Years, issue 1. And this looks like it's got a little bit of everybody on the cover. Hobgoblin, Punisher, Venom, Ben Reilly, Doc Ock Tentacles. Check, see if this is a wraparound. Ah, it is. Okay, sweet. Craven Kingpin, Juggernaut. Got Spider-Man Homecoming, the Prelude. I can't remember where I got this issue at. Yo, what's up, Barbarian? Yeah, I can't remember where this issue. Might have got it out of a dollar bin. Oh, this is actually a promotional comic. I know this would probably be right up Metarog's alley. It's Amazing Spider-Man. Apparently it came free with a tube of AIM toothpaste. Pretty cool Green Goblin cover. Excuse me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. I'm back. Making sure I didn't miss anything in the comments. I've got a, let's see if it says what issue this is. Oh yeah, it's Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider Issue 1, the Battle Lines variant. That's a sweet cover. All right, take it easy, Jackson. I hope you have a great day, man. And I've got another issue of that with the art germ cover. I've got a Spider-Woman issue 30. This, I think, was from the first series. And I have a Spider-Woman issue 1 from, I believe, the second series. I've got a Spider-Geddon issue 0. This may be a wraparound. Nope. So I've got Venomverse issue 4. Crazy Carnage and Venom cover. I actually like J. Scott Campbell's art. I know a lot of people are pretty tired of it. I've got a Symbiote Spider-Man #1, the Gwen Stacy art germ variant. I love these art germ books too, man. I was cover buying those for a long time before I finally just had to like make myself stop cover buying stuff and just start buying like issues I actually like to read. I have Amazing Spider-Man 354. And speaking of Frank Castle, here's Amazing Spider-Man 357, the Sweet Punisher cover. Peace, Brian. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Hope you have a great Saturday. We've got Amazing Spider-Man 437. Then it jumps all the way back to Amazing Spider-Man 245. The issue where Hobgoblin's identity gets revealed, I think. I've got Amazing Spider-Man Annual, issue 27. Which, yeah, this one is still polybagged, actually. There is the cards that it came with. '93 Annual. I can't quite see what the other card is, but it looks like this dude, whoever he is. It was the fake Hobgoblin. I know it had something to do with Hobgoblin, but I couldn't remember exactly what. I opened a polybag in the last going through the comic book collection video, and I'm kind of tempted to open this one too. I don't know. I wonder if this book is worth anything, if I should keep it sealed or not. I mean, it's not like I'm ever going to sell it because I don't sell books. What do you guys think? Open it or leave it sealed? I'm going to leave it up to the chat. First one to say is whatever happens. Sealed or open? Somebody say something, or I'm just going to sit here for the rest of the episode. Nope, nothing to see by opening it. All right, well, I'll leave it sealed then. Maybe if it had a poster or something like that in it. All right, we have Amazing Spider-Man 797. Got 798. Which I think during this storyline was the first appearance of the Red Goblin, which all it was the Carnage symbiote taking over the Green Goblin and turning them into the Red Goblin. Wait, why is the focus going crazy? But this is issue 799. And I think this set is the connecting cover set. Here's issue 800. And here's another variant of issue 800, which this might have been, no, it's a variant. I thought maybe it was the standard cover, but this is a variant. Not a wraparound. And yet another cover to issue 800. This one was the A cover. I'm pretty sure this was the standard cover. And I believe it's an Alex Ross, if I'm not mistaken. If you run out of content for the video a day series, you can have a live stream to watch. Yeah, that's true. Just do live streams while opening poly bags. How often do I read a comic? A couple times a week. I'll look through and reread like a story of a favorite story. I don't really read like new comics because I stopped getting them, but every now and again, at least a couple times a week, if I'm feeling like anxious or something, I find that reading a comic book is a good way to like distract myself and get my mind off of things. So I try to read a couple times a week at least. Here's Amazing Spider-Man 801. Looks like a Ross. All your poly bags are open. Usually if I've got more than one copy, I'll definitely open a poly bag. Like I've got a couple copies of the Superman 75 and Adventures 500 that I opened, but I still have a couple copies that are sealed as well. Here's Amazing Spider-Man 1 when they decided to drop the legacy numbering and reboot the series. Which I think they might have gone back to the legacy numbering now because I think it's getting close to issue 900. X-Force joined Spider-Man issue 1. This was one of the sideways covers. Take it easy, James. Hope you have a great weekend, brother. Thanks for hanging out and being an awesome moderator, dude. I'm getting somewhat close to finishing this. This is a free comic book day Spider-Man #1, which I'm pretty sure it had something to do with like the Absolute Carnage storyline. I never actually read that one though. And here it jumps back to Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man 105. Cool Wasp cover. We've got Spider-Man issue 8, which is part 1 of 5 of a storyline called Perceptions. And you know how Rob Liefeld has that famous Captain America cover where Cap has like the double Ds? Well, this is kind of similar to that, but Spider-Man has the double Ds in his tail, man. Just a couple like Christmas hams hanging out in his tights, it looks like. I don't know who drew this cover, but Spider-Man is rocking it. Oh, it's actually McFarlane. I just saw the little McFarlane tag down in the corner. So, what were you thinking, McFarlane? That's seriously as bad as the Liefeld Captain America thing. I've got one of the anniversary issues here, Spider-Man 26. It's got that holographic cover on it. And I think there were 3 of these, or 4 total, so there was 3 more. I've only got the one, but it comes with this sweet poster. That is some awesome artwork right there. Every time I look at this, I'm tempted to like take it out and hang it on the wall. Silver Surfer, Spider-Man, and Captain America. I wish there was time rooms. Time doesn't move. Oh, no doubt. That would be awesome, Gray Man. Time flies so fast, it feels insane sometimes. This was a crazy story. I found this 3-issue Spider-Man Electro story in the dollar bin a couple years ago. And this story was just, it didn't make any sense, man. It was just a wild out there storyline. And again, these issues had like some funky looking art on them. But it's issues 38, 39, and 40. I got Ultimate Spider-Man issue 1. And what I've read of the Ultimate Spider-Man books, I don't have too many. It jumps from 1 to 19. But I like this the Ultimate storylines. I enjoyed the Fantastic Four ones, the X-Men ones, and the Spider-Man ones. There's issue 20. There's issue 21. And it jumps to issue 47. These were all like dollar bin finds a couple years ago. Yeah, it was such a weird like storyline. It jumps all the way to issue 110. And then the final issue I picked up was 125. Almost done, just a few more books. I got Web of Spider-Man 63, where it kind of looks like it might be Doppelganger on the cover, but he's only got 2 arms instead of 4. I got Web of Spider-Man 72. Got Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Issue 1. Got Issue 2. And I've got Issue 3, but it was earlier in the box because it got mixed up somehow. Almost fell over. That would have been a fun way to end the video. And the final book in this box is Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Issue 6. Which this story in this particular issue is a tearjerker, man. Features Spider Bite, a new sidekick for Spider-Man in this one issue only. And I won't spoil the story, but it's a tearjerker. And that is it. Another box down. I'm pretty sure one of my Superman boxes is next up, so that'll be episode 7. But that's it for episode 6 and day 99 of my video a day series. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a live stream hangout for day 100, and trying to get a couple people together to come on with me and hang out. Hopefully I can, or it'll just be me sitting here by myself contemplating if I should open polybags or not. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 100. Peace, and thanks for hanging out, everybody.